Yeah, Teckwrap just sent me a package. Let's get into it. Alright guys, to begin this project, we're going to go ahead and start off with a blank canvas in Cricut Design Space. And I'm going to use images already in Cricut, right? I pay for access and I barely use it. So today we're going to go ahead and use it. I already have an idea for this project, so I'm just going to go ahead and hit images. And in the search bar, I'm going to type in leopard. I know I want a leopard print. And this looks good, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And I'm also going to type in mama. I saw a design earlier I thought was cute and would go good with this. And here it is. Okay, and you can see down here at the bottom of the screen, both of the items I selected are there. So we're just going to go ahead and hit add to canvas. Okay, so I could just go ahead and leave I'm just going to change the width to 5. And I leave the box locked so it auto adjusted for me. So my dimensions are basically 5 by 5. And the same thing for this. So my height is already 5 inches and the width is about 5.85. So that's good for me. Let's go ahead and zoom back in. Wait. Alright, so we have everything together. Let's move that up. Okay, so all I'm going to do now really is just change the colors of this print basically to match the colors that are over here and to the colors of the vinyl I'll be using. So I'm pretty much going to be using all of these colors right here except this black. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it over here on my right toolbar. I'm going to change that to yellow. And same thing with the text, mama, change that to yellow. So I'm going to use this, actually, and I'm going to get rid of this heart because I don't want it. And change this gold, actually change that to purple. And change this gold to like the pink. Awesome. And so I'm just going to duplicate this. First I'm going to just change the print. And I'm sorry, I said change the print. I mean change the color, duplicate it, change the color again to colors I already have in the rainbow, duplicate it again, go with the pink. And that's pretty much it as far as the design goes. So we'll just go ahead and hit make it. And we have 4 mats, our rainbows, and our coordinating leopard prints are cut out on the same mats. I'm just going to scoop this over just a little bit just because of the way I have my vinyl positioned on my mats. Go through, go back up number 1, and we're just going to go ahead and hit continue. Now I do have my Cricut set to custom, and I will be cutting on holographic vinyl just because Teckwrap craft is a little Teckwrap craft vinyl is a little bit thicker than regular vinyl. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that. And so my material right here, I have it set to holographic vinyl. So we'll just go ahead and cut that and then we'll put everything together. When dealing with the vinyl from Teckwrap, make sure you peel off this protective layer, okay? It's on like almost all of their vinyl. You need to peel it off before you cut. And so before we even start weeding our vinyl, we're just going to go ahead and prep our cup. And to do that, I'm just going to wipe it down with some rubbing alcohol. Once everything is cut, we're just going to go ahead and grab our weeding pen that I did get from Teckwrap in my little package as well. And we're just going to slowly peel our vinyl away at an angle. Now, although I did have my Cricut dial set to custom for my vinyl, I should have done 2 passes just because the color changing vinyl is a little bit thicker than the regular vinyl. So I had to kind of help some of the spots come out of the vinyl, but I had to do that for the color changing vinyl, but for the other vinyl, it weeded just fine. So that's just a little tip. If you're using like the color changing vinyl or the holographic vinyl, I would do 2 passes, but then I also guess it depends on how sharp your blade is. I've had mine forever, so it's probably a little bit dull by now, but just keep that in mind when you're cutting your vinyl. Now, this holographic vinyl is my absolute fave. It didn't come in my package that I got this time, but it is from Teckwrap. It's something I actually just keep on hand just because I love their holographic vinyl collection. Now, for this design, I actually did some reverse weeding just because my spots were a little bit smaller than the other ones. And anytime you're dealing with intricate designs, reverse weeding is always going to save you the drama, okay? And for those who don't know, reverse weeding is basically you'll stick your transfer tape on the vinyl and you'll peel your vinyl away from the transfer tape versus when we just peel the vinyl away from the carrier sheet. Okay, so if you have like small intricate pieces like I did right here, reverse weeding for the win. Okay, so now that we have all of that done, we're just going to go ahead and lay everything onto our cup. Now, because my design has this curve, you know, like the rainbow is curving or whatever, it's laying down on my tumbler easily. But had my design not had a curve in it, I wouldn't have made it this big, okay? So it's going down real easy because of the curve, because it's basically curving along the cup, which is also why I made it the dimensions that I did make it. But if you're not dealing with the curved design, just make it a little bit smaller, okay? And can we just talk about how cute this is already? Like, that holographic vinyl, it just really just hits different. So at first when I was doing my leopard spots, I was laying them down uniform, but I didn't like the way that looked. So I just took a smaller piece of transfer tape and just started randomly picking up all the different color spots and then just laying them down randomly so it just didn't look so uniform. And guys, don't forget, everything I've used in this video will be linked in the description box so that you could go ahead and purchase it and make you a super cute tumbler like this as well. If you're a crafter who sells your projects for profit, let me tell you guys, tumblers are always a great seller, okay? Spring is here. Get you some big, beautiful, bright colors like the one I used in this project and watch your tumblers fly off the shelf. And if you're enjoying this video so far, you learned something new, please give your girl a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and make sure you're subscribed. And look at this cup, y'all. Ooh, that is so cute. Now, I will say I did make the mistake of using a double wall tumbler. So when I was pouring the water in here to see, you know, my vinyl change, it was not working. And I was like, what in the world? Like, what is going on? And that is when I realized I used a double wall tumbler. So, but when you pour the water on there, it does change colors and it is actually really cool. So make sure you don't use a double wall cup, you guys. But as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later.